we got to talk about Big Sui on X, right? We've spoken with her before. She works with Hut 8, and they dropped some news this morning. And I also have some other news that I shared on X and in the Patreon, if you want to click the links out down below, about technicals and the charts and everything that was important on a monthly time frame. So make sure you check out those links. Maybe I'll show you at the end of this video also. All I ask, guys, before we get into this information with Hut 8, one, let me know down below if you hold Hut 8. Drop a like. It's very simple. If you're watching these videos, it's for free. Just click the like button. That's about it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing with Hut 8. Subscribe, of course, and grab your coffee. Let me go find mine. So, Big Sui, Sue Ennis, I think that's her last name, posted Hut 8 and Ionic Digital move forward with Hut 8 managed services business. Hut 8 to manage 12 EH of operations for Ionic Celsius. 81 million in cash payments to Hut over term. 101 million if key targets are met over 5 years. It's not bad, right? So it looks like they're merging with another company and they have a deal to get about $81 million in cash payments over the term. Now we need to figure out how long the term is, and that if they hit key targets over the next 5 years, it's $101 million that's going to go to them. Hut buys shares in Nuco, more details. So we can click that link, find out more details. But below me, someone said, is this USD or I think Canadian, right? And Sue said USD. Cash money, baby. I went ahead and posted this on X. Hut 8 is hanging on. Check out the white arrows, very strong support in this area. This is a monthly time frame. This is the third time we touched this zone and closed above it. I can't speak this morning. It's early. This is a good sign. So I'm going to zoom in and show you guys this because this is really important. Like, if you understand charts and technicals, this is a big deal. If this breaks, let's say this month, and we close below this area, then I would be concerned for Hut 8 moving forward. But I don't think it will. Now, guys, of course, this is not financial advice. This is just my own opinion giving you the news and the charts. I'm not a financial advisor. You should always seek further counsel before making decisions to buy or invest in any stocks, right? You got to do what's best for you and your family. But these white arrows right here, you could see these long wicks, okay? This was around the $6 range, $6 to $6.50. You can see what has happened before. This is a monthly time frame. So yesterday we closed the month above the white arrows, okay? You can look prior, the first white arrow, what has happened after that? The next several months, we tended to move much higher, okay? And then we obviously corrected and broke right back down. The second white arrow, what happened? Also, I have a question. Do you guys prefer longer videos, like over like 10-minute videos, or do you prefer these 4 to 5 to 6-minute videos? Because I've been doing YouTube for a year now, actually a year and 2 months, and I've covered a lot of different companies, but I'm always curious, do people like shorter videos or do they like longer videos? Do you like technical analysis like this? Do you like the news? Do you like me talking about my opinion on things? Let me know down below. Would really appreciate it moving forward, especially into this year. We're already in February of 2024. But what happened with the second white arrow right there? Well, we held support above that $6 range, and then several months after that, we ran. And then obviously we have been correcting, and then we ran again. This was actually that last green candle is when we all got in the Patreon. We were buying under $13, and then we ended up selling from $17.50 all the way to $18.25, which was the peak right there. And then we've obviously been dollar cost averaging down. Well, I have been, and some people in the Patreon, and now we're waiting on the next move up, right? So what's going to happen now? We close the monthly candle above the support, the third white arrow right here. Well, if history repeats itself, we should start moving higher, especially with the halving coming up. Bitcoin should start moving higher. Now, that's another concern, is when the halving does take place, which mining companies are actually going to make it, right? The reason I like Hut 8 is because it's the second largest Bitcoin miner that holds the most Bitcoin. Mara is right above it, holds more Bitcoin than Hut 8. So when the halving happens, their reward is going to be cut in half, okay? So a lot of these mining companies are not going to make it, but I do think Hut 8 is in a good position right now, especially with the news I just shared you, that they are going to make it. And my conversation with Sue over the phone for about 20 minutes also gave me more clarity and conviction with this stock, right? Now you got to diversify your portfolio. I wouldn't say to go all in, on a stock like this because it is very risky. You could see the monthly candles and how much it swings, but definitely do your own research, do what's best for you. But just moving forward, I do think we will hold this support and we will move much higher, especially coming up in the next couple months. And then after the halving, Bitcoin usually tends to run, altcoins tend to run. But right now you have plenty of time, I think, to get back into this stock if this is something that interests you. Okay, you can also look at the RSI, the stochastic. On a monthly time frame, it is kind of good that we're kind of dipping and then we can start to move higher. We've done that before also, so we can have a massive run and then obviously a sell-off. So right now I'm holding. I might diversify a little bit into other mining companies, but as of right now, I'm just in HUT 8. Leave a comment, drop a like, guys. Appreciate you. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.